What's going on, great people? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Beautifully Flawed and Living with Purpose. It is a beautiful Saturday. I hope everyone is out enjoying this lovely Saturday. I wanted to come on to speak about freedom. Um, I do believe that I am in the process of becoming a more free person, free from self, free from societal norms or trends, and it really feels good. So I just wanted to come on to share my thoughts about freedom and hopefully get some of your perspectives on freedom. So I don't want you guys to think about freedom from the aspect of what we fought for as black people back then during the civil rights movement. I'm not speaking about freedom from that aspect. I'm more so all thinking about freedom from a mental aspect. Are you free from self? Are you free from societal norms? Because I do believe that when we're not free from self mentally and we're not free from some of societal norms, then we do stagnate ourselves, there are certain things that we have to follow and abide by regardless of our race, regardless of our socio-economical status, regardless of what religion we follow, regardless of what we believe in. Like, there are certain things that we have to follow, and we just are, I don't want to say prisoners to, but prisoners to, such as laws, you know what I'm saying, such as us having to go and work, to make a living. So not those things, but more so our freedom from self, freedom from your mental things that mentally um, stagnate you from growth, things that mentally, I guess, hold you back. Are you freely being yourself? I do believe that there's a lot of people out here who are not because they're afraid to step out and just be who they are. Like, society has really fucked a lot of people up. Um, and a lot of people are mentally conditioned to what society give them because they don't know nothing else. Like, people don't step outside of their own backyards. People don't open their minds to different um, religions or different, I don't know, just diversity. Like, I one of my goals last year was to become more cultured, to become more diversified within myself, because I feel like that's the only way that I can expand my perspective and expand my thoughts and expand who I am as a human. Like, I have to be open to those things and not be stuck in what, or not be a prisoner to what the society or the community that I live in has taught me. And it's like, if you don't extend yourself past those things, then you think that that's the only way. You become stuck within your the realm of your own thoughts, and you're conditioned to those things. So um, I feel like a lot of people need to step outside of the box and just free themselves. I feel like it's people out here that understand where I'm coming from, and they are afraid to step out because they're so conditioned and so used to the norm that they just don't know how to step out. But you have to take that risk. It feels so good to be free from just all of those different things. Just allow yourself to be you. Just allow yourself to be who you are, and stepping away from a lot of things that we become prisoners to. And sometimes we don't even know that we're prisoners to these things because we haven't unplugged ourselves. We haven't become centered. I made a video, I think a couple of weeks ago, about unplugging and becoming centered. And we have to learn how to step away from things and to shut things off in our lives and to become centered with self. And once you do those things, then maybe you'll be able to recognize and become more aware of the things that you are a prisoner to, and you'll allow yourself or start the process of becoming free from those things. I think everybody who walk the earth should experience mental freedom, freedom from uh, just societal norms, freedom from things that box you in. And I think in doing this, you really experience life. You really experience who you are. Um, and it's a great feeling. It's really a great feeling. And it's not many who do it, but those who do it, I can definitely say I salute you for your bravery. It does take a courageous person to be able to do those things. And you know, something else, like when you step out and you do decide to, I call it de Americanize yourself, um, you go through like a stage of, I don't know, but you become more aware, you become more conscious of things, and it kind of wigs you out just to see everybody walking around as, I don't want to say puppets, but like just lost, I guess. Yeah, just lost in conditioning. But to all who's watching this video, um, feel free to comment below. What is your definition of freedom? And how did you um, take the necessary steps that you needed to take to become free, aware, and conscious of things? And in standing in freedom, um, what are some of the challenges? What are some of the challenges that you deal with in standing in freedom? You know, standing in freedom is a beautiful thing, but it's definitely challenges that comes with it. So, what are the challenges that you deal with in standing in freedom? At some point, I do hope that all become free. All one day gain the courage to step out and just be who you are, just be free. You know, like I said, some people believe that they are free because they're able to go to the majority of the part, different communities that we weren't able to go into back during the 1960s and the 1950s. No, um, that's not the type of freedom that I'm talking about. Uh, you have to understand that uh, as a people, to honestly speaking, we are not free. You know, um, everything is more covert, and um, if you're not knowledgeable, if you're not conscious, if you're not aware, then you'll miss out on the 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 the, the truth behind um, where Black people lie in America. But I'm speaking about just freedom of of self. How can, or how or what do you think you can do to become free of self in some of these possibly conditioned norms that society in America has placed upon us. So, nevertheless, everybody enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I am going to go out and finish enjoying mine, and I'm going to take a minute to meditate, get myself centered, and hop back out here into the world. So until next time, all be blessed, all be aware, and all be free.